can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's a different go. This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
You're working on your game.
Players in the league, Austin Rivers, one of the most bona fide scorers in the game right now. Last year, the first time he was a full-time starter playing for his pop stopped.
It's denied by LeBron.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Caldwell Pope to James. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
The best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Oh, they call goaltending. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
LeBron James, now 3 for 9.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ...
And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Kuzma lobs it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy.
To DeRozan. The drive, right to the basket. Rejected by McGee.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball.
No good. To Josh Hart. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. To Dillon Brooks. For 3, not that time. He misses.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter.
To Kyle Kuzma. Count it.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess. Saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. JaVale McGee, out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram. Finish at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got...
Booker. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait back to the play before this great play that we just saw. Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and...
5 to shoot for Indiana. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Goes to the left side. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They absolutely needed that.
Is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Rivers into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but... Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Deep left corner. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And when you look at the Phoenix Suns right now, they have a very young team. They're led by young players. And when you get a chance to bring a guy like Mikal Bridges into your franchise, you automatically start to build the correct foundation to win a championship down the line. He comes to work early, he stays late, and there's no doubt about it. He is one of the most locked-in individuals you have as far as a team and being invested that you'll ever meet.
Gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go either. To Caldwell Pope. JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
And the three-point shot of the offense, it created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To James. Kuzma. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout. Ball with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. To James. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was to tell you how this one goes, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocked loose, and they retain the possession. Caldwell Pope. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
It's really...
Doesn't have the touch, no good. Kyle Kuzma. That made no sense at all, but the end result is it
cost you. But in a playoff game, it will.
Has a chance. Ingles with a shot, no good. Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leads... This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see the...
To Aaron Gordon. Curling inside, rejected by McGee.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Offensive rebound. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You know, for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Ball. Beyond the arc for 3. That won't go.
When cold shooting like this starts in the second half, maybe utilize a head fake. Get that defender in the air, jump into him, create some contact.
Curling inside. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Kuzma. To Ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken down by the Jazz. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Ball looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed.
And look out. Late heave to beat the buzzer, so we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jay.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core. They say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Knocked loose. Ball with it up top. They lead it by 14 to Kyle Kuzma. Deep left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he buries it.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you, or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes, or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
To James. Driving right to the basket. Stuffs it down with authority.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest.
The pass taken away by the Kings. Lakers come up with it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Guys now trailing by a point. Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Deep three at the buzzer. It's good. It's good at the buzzer. He drained it from long distance to send this game to overtime.
And you make your teammate look great. That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Why even try that time?
I'm gonna start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes. Have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Three-pointer plus a free throw.